Alright, welcome back to welcome back to the Sun God attempts. I'm still just gonna sit back and see how this fight progresses. I'll do up to 12. Wow, Chimu built up to 10. Wow. We're up to 14 actually. They built up a lot of troops. Do they even have the money for it? Because I don't know how much... Again, I don't know how much going over... I don't know if it's actually worth it for going over the manpower then. Wow, that general. Did I see 4-6 there? No, just 1-4. I thought I saw 4-6 and I was like, wah. No, I actually just saw 1-4. But... Thinking of it, oh yes, we're starting to get force limit. I'm going to want force limit, and I'm actually going to go up to 11. As I said, as the autonomy is going down here, we're going to start getting more force limit from these provinces. Hopefully, if I can get up to 12, that gives me a nice balance of power against everyone else. And 12 as a standing army, not including any army when it comes to attacking people, is pretty darn good, I must say. So Julia is not doing too well. They have 11,000 troops, but they're not really able to get reinforced all too well. But let's get our 11 if we can. Thought I was on speed 4 rather than speed 3, but I turned it down for that battle. Now let's get everyone together and see if I can actually... One key here, I now have 11. I can get 10 to 1s on single stacks like this. Even though there's a force shocker there. Still don't know if I want to ally these guys. Can I get a vassal? No. Well, if I discount the distance between borders, it's still... Base tax is not high enough to really diplo-vassal anyone around here. It'd need to be militarily. And they're going for that. Ah, don't do that, lads. If they lose this fight and then lose the army, I'm not going to do anything. Yet. They're going to... Yeah, they lost the fight because reinforced. I knew they were going to do that. Oh, they have bad discipline as well. Yeah, it's not even worth it. Julia's got bad discipline. It's like, seriously. They're not going to fight well at all. There's only 9k on the field? They're up to 10 now. I really just want to go in there and be like, right, I'll help you. You know, ally, call you in sort of thing. Just to get called in. Be buddies. I don't know if I can take these guys on. I can take this out, so they can go into Juarez, and then we can, kind of fold in. They attack someone, and I can just help to go out for the reinforce, maybe. But I don't know where these guys are going to go. They got 9 now. It's 9 on 10. Okay. I think we can do this. Call me. Call me. Oh, growth needs attract serfs. Ooh. Now this is actually something I have to be careful of, because local autonomy gets granted in this. But, what is that? Losing a base tax in cloth to gain it in gold. It's going to cost me some authority. And that cost me 5 authority. Ow. Okay, so granting 25 autonomy cost me 5 authority. But that's an extra tax in gold. There we go. Thank you very much. So now we'll actually get this done. This is a 10 to 1, straight up. Nothing's going to, Oh, you got out of there in time. Nope, you're not going anywhere. Stop. Get in there. 11th of August. 7th of August? Really? Alright, we're going to let him go. And in you go. 9, 10. Ichima will annul all treaties with the other 2. Still my ally. Okay, that's something to note. 16. This is going to be a wipe. Oh, but now it's just me and them. Well, that is a 10 to 1 anyway, so that's that out of the way. Now it is 16 on 10, Chimu and the Wankers. They're all in one province, we're split up, so I kind of need you guys to get over here and give me a hand, if you will. I'm not silly enough to want to actually take these guys head on. If you guys are willing to help out, I think I got a 1-1. Tempted to roll another one. Doesn't have the siege, but he has the shock. So I will take that. It's a pain that we're going to have to get rid of a siege leader. In fact, I can probably just keep 2 leaders for now. I mean, the mill's not that... Well, I mean, I say now that the mill's not that important. Oh, they're mountains as well. Ugh. Well, the mill's not that important right now. It's still, mill 2 does still do something. It's a... Well, actually, no, it's just a little bit of infantry and cav shock. And we don't even have cav down here until Miltech 6, so... Still a little bit of infantry shock. which is useful. But I think Chimu and Mike are probably going to win that siege, and then we'll see where they go from there. It's like nothing but mountains, basically. Around here, you basically have to play defensively because it's nothing but mountains. That's how it seems anyway. It's like mountains everywhere. Oh, and I lost force limit as well. Not autonomy gain. We lost a bit of force limit, which is not good, so I have to wait for that to go down. Ooh, the Royal Guards. The honor to guard the life of king is hereditary and belongs to a number of families in Cusco. This honor is in itself not a guarantee of martial prowess. After a tour in the provinces, it is clear to Pachi Hanan that the quality, I'm just going to say Pachi, that the quality of the guard could be dramatically improved if we brought in some new blood from the countryside. This would, however, not be well received by the families currently given the privilege. At least not until the new members have been integrated a few generations. So bringing in new blood. Until the death of Pachi, a little bit of national unrest, but we get morale and discipline, or Vipers to give me that. Oh, discipline. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to see if these guys will win the siege, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, they won the siege. They dropped a troop, I think. Not entirely too sure. Oh, Micmac wanted to go. Okay, with the conquest of new lands, we have come across groups of people that have been forcibly moved as Micmac from one region to another by their former overlords. As Micmac are not allowed to change the way they speak, the clothes they wear, and have to take all the property with them, these people have never stopped to yearn for their original homes. As it happens, their area of origin is also under our control, and a delegation from the Micmac has therefore been sent before Pachi, claiming that their Huacas have told them to return, begging us to lift their obligations. So we gain 5 unrest in Makia, or we lose a base tax in Makia and gain a base tax in Puno. Lose a base tax in grain, gain it and go, 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 go. Absolutely. Lose a base tax in grain and gain it in gold? Fucking go for it. By all means, go for it. Oh, you guys just went for that. Okay, I'm going to go for the D-Siege. You'll actually beat me there? That's bizarre. Alright, well, I'll go here. I'll see where you guys are going to go. Now, would you guys back me up if I went in for the fight? That's a good question. So this is a river crossing, isn't it? Yeah, and I don't have any maneuver here, and they do. In fact, this has river crossing from everywhere. Ugh. 12th. They're going to go to the 20th. Where are they going? That's what I'd like to know. I don't know where they're going. I'm tempted to just assault this thing because there's like so few men here. Let's discipline. They actually come for me. I have the mountainous advantage. Whoa, morale goes quick. Oh, attacking Cusco. Pachi was grouped by a small group of would-be assassins. They retreated. Revert the addition to expand the guard, gain a stab, and you lose the fresh members of the guard, or start an investigation and gain some prestige. Absolutely. Wow, that didn't work. I didn't even kill 200 of them. I only killed 200 of them and lost all the morale. How? There's like 10 to 1. I know it's not different on the 10 to 1 when you're, trying to assault something. It should be like 20 to 1 unless you already have a breach. But wow, that should have happened though. That should have done a lot more than what it did. We're only getting supplies, which is crazy. Although they are actually getting the Chimu capital, which is good. So even though it's mostly on the battles, investigation stalled. Great. Can you guys like hurry up and recover some manpower? Unfortunately, we're not offensive or quality, so we're not going to get a lot of morale recovery, which is a bit of a pain. HMA, what's wrong with you? Would you... Ooh, I get vassal use! Is that just because you have like almost no troops? Alright, some improved relations. I think as they rebuild their troops, they're going to, lose the ability to be vassals, but if I can vassal them, that would be great. And that's basically land under my control, if you think about it. Just getting random supplies. Okay, I think we should turn it up. There we go. Good job, lads. That's Chimu's capital down, so they lose 20 prestige. They have... There's still a positive prestige? Wow. That's surprising. Oh yeah, siege the wankers. Even though I kinda want to take them for myself. Ah, peasants. Not good. Machu Picchu! Just as the city of Cusco was in need of being reshaped in order to fit the wider ambition of the Cusco kingdom, Pachi is now in need of a stately estate to match the importance of his person and his lineage. On a mountain completely surrounded by I don't even want to pronounce that. This planned the city of Machu Picchu, a royal retreat for his court and his Hispanica, and a beautiful place for a ruler of his magnitude to reside in. So gain a stab, or lose 50 admin, lose a little bit of money, and we gain Machu Picchu for bonus legitimacy. Yeah, do it. And is that... Oh, it's in Cusco. Wait, why is it in Cusco when Machu Picchu's here? I don't know. I don't care. So let's see where these guys actually go from there, if they go anywhere. Ultimately, if we can get the wankers out, then Chimu is like only 6,000. They can easily be taken. Is my force limit caught back up? No, it's going to take a little while longer. Obviously, we're not dropping as much autonomy because we're not at peace. Still going down, just not terribly quick. And we just gotta wait in these sieges. Yeah, thrilling gameplay in the early days because you really got nothing else to do. Just sit around and siege things. Of course, the whole siege thing, obviously that's going to change in the next major patch. Kind of, I wanted to see if I could get this achievement in before that patch passed, because it's tad annoying. Okay, I got the breach here. If this doesn't work, something's wrong. Jesus Christ, we lose so much morale doing that. Like, I know we don't have much morale really when you think about it. When you have like 2 morale, because it's the base. You don't even get, there's an extra morale when you get to Miltech 3 to get up to the base 3. But other than that, it's like nah. Because we gain an extra morale. Oh, it's only 0.5 at 3. Okay, but then it's 0.5 at 4 as well. But yeah, we're only at our base morale rather than anything else. Let's see if we can de-siege. Can we de-siege this quicker? Because there's less in the fort here. Also interesting to note, even though Chimu has a load of... losing prestige. Even though Chimu has a load of ports, can't build boats, because we're primitives. Primitives can no longer build boats, which is unfortunate. It means you can't build up a huge navy to keep away the Europeans immediately, but it also has the other side effect of coastal provinces don't count as not being blockaded. When I played the Aztec game, it was before the whole primitives can't build boats thing, so initially everything was okay. Initially fights were fine, but as everyone else started to get to Dip Tech 2, then they started to be able to build boats, and then you had the not blockaded malice. Jan, something I was told myself I was going to check. Can I... Oh, I am arranging this. Sweet. I will... Like, collect? Yes, collect. Sure, let's collect it. It might give us, a margin of a ducat more. So 0.33 to... What is it? 0.57. Yeah, that's an extra margin of a ducat. But every margin of a ducat counts in this place. Oh, you actually siege it. Wow, nice job. Oh, don't give me that attrition, please. Get off. Okay, don't attach to me. Get off. Get off. You are giving me so much attrition now from that. Oh, yes. Good job. I'm just going to march in now. Hopefully they don't beat them by the 16th. And then I can be the defensive. Hopefully. I don't know if they're going to... I think they're going to win that in time. But now they've lost some numbers, so now's the time to go for them. Hopefully these guys will back us up. Come on, Julia. Back us up here. Wow, don't be it. Come on. 17th, you're going to arrive so late. 10. No. Why didn't you start marching immediately instead of continuing to de-siege? That's bullshit. God, the AI sometimes is really stupid when it comes to reinforcing fights. When you get there 30th, so you will get the tick at the end of the month. And we'll turn out, of course, no morale. Get into the mountains. Recover a bit. We need, what, 2,000 men. We'll get 700, so 3 months of recovery. Did they get more troops? Chimu, they build more troops? Are they new mercs? I don't know. Chimu's only got 2,000 manpower. 5,000. So it seems no one here actually goes for mercs. Alright, I'm going to siege out Wanker's capital. See if this gets them out of the war incredibly quickly. I doubt it, but it would help if it did. Oh, you put a... Oh, Ichima put a claim on it. Okay, you're still vassalable, thankfully. Do not build another troop, whatever you do. Let's see if I can... Let's see if we can accelerate this along. Obviously, I can't marry you, but a gift 25 would help. Right up to 190, perfect. Do not build another troop. Or do not finish another troop before I get a diplomat back. That's what it is. 2, 3, thank you, good. Welcome to... welcome. Now, you don't immediately get into this fight, but you're there. Oof, I'm getting some more exhaustion from this, building and soar all day. And interestingly, you're de-sieging the peasants. But I'm gonna have to get in there to be able to back them up. Get in there. I don't know if I'm gonna get there in time. I'm gonna go there as quick as I can. 11, 12. No, didn't think they would. 29th. We'll be there on the 27th. Yeah, didn't think you would. They're gonna go around, I think, are they? I don't know where they're going. I really don't. Trying to figure out where. Okay, you're going this way. You're gonna stay the fuck out of my vassal, that's for sure. No, they're gonna go in on the... You're gonna go into ours on the 30th. You're gonna Lima. Lima's also mountains! 7, 28, 29, 30, 31st. Get in there. Because they're gonna need... Oh, you're down to 2 regiments? My god, why? You're not gonna last, are you? 8, 9, nope. Not walking into that, that's for sure. Fucking hell, dude. Okay, this did not work out because they took these guys out of the fight almost immediately. That 4 shocker is doing wonders for them, that's for sure. But as long as they don't come into our lands, and if they do try to come anywhere near our land, Patchy will have something to say about that. Even though I really don't want to have to use Patchy, Patchy will have something to say about it. Ugh. This is probably not the best initial move, but it's, you know... Thought if we could take Chimu down to size, like, we could do something with the wankers here, that's for sure. I'm surprised they haven't gotten out for 52, like, seriously. Especially since, you know, we have claims on these lands, so... Just, you know, take them out, I don't care. Take them out, make them annul all their alliances. We can come back in a few years and just go after them. Making a full ducat now. Tempted to go over on the, there we go. Wankers will annul... Oh, yes, wankers annulled everything. Unfortunately, we're now stuck out, and I'm not going to walk through any... I'm not going to be walking through any native lands to get to you. Although, I guess I can trade them. Oh. Ah, they lost it. Uncle will cede to Chimu. That's a bit of a pain. Alright, we actually need some rivals, so let's set Chimu. And... yeah, simply because they were just so bad, I'm just going to say, fuck it, Wheeler. We can annul our alliance now. Now that we are rivals. I may have helped you, but now you are terrible. Okay, and then we just put the speed right back up. Fact, no, Chimu claims, that's a pain. No, it's not Ichima's claim, although if Ichima made a claim, I would gladly help them to get it. So the wankers, oh, excellent year, a little bit of manpower, yeah, that's like what? 3 months of manpower when I need a lot more than that. I really do need a load of manpower. Or to get a load of manpower, so that's the other general which has just died off. The wankers got a theologian, really? Speaking of which, do we have a theologian that we can get here? No, other advisors. But yeah, they're... No, that's divination, never mind, that's just stab. Vision Quest needs the theologian. A little bit more stab cost, but we get the yearly prestige. Considering how, you know, important prestige is, we're already getting a little bit of yearly prestige because we're restructuring Cusco. Which is good. 203 for stab, ouch. And we're starting to get up there to where we're getting close enough for Miltech 2. Gonna want to say, have a little bit of... Definitely gonna want to have a bank for points. Miltech 2 is gonna do wonders with regards to the points situation. So yeah, now we just have to kind of sit back for a while and wait. Chimu still has alliances with these guys, but Julia is now solo, and if Ichima were to make claims over here, I'd gladly go for them. You're friendly, even though I've made you a rival. You're also allied. You're also... yeah, you dislike them. So, you would let me through. If you could get a claim, that would be much appreciated. Although I do still have to take out the wankers. But now that they have no allies, the 1457 with my vassal, that doesn't count because I have to be the one doing the declarations of 1463. In 1463 we can take these guys out and just eat them straight up. Hopefully I'll be able to eat someone else in the meantime. Oh wow, we've also... all of the unrest has gone away from here thanks to just getting authority, really. So it seems that double our current authority becomes the double our current authority becomes the unrest reduction. So once we get up to 100 authority, we have a total negative unrest of 2, which is incredibly useful. -2 national unrest. Can't go really wrong with that. Okay, we possibly might even need to go up to speed 5 now. Because there's really nothing to do. Really, there is nothing to do until we get claims, until this truce expires, we can go after them. It would help if you guys were to make a claim on who... oh, it's at their... no, it's not their capital, so make a claim. You can make a claim, that would be so great. Just make a single claim. Make one teeny tiny claim. That's for you. No, that's your capital, really? Arg, it's your capital, so I can't even just go straight after you. That's painful. Can't even fabricate a claim, but I need to get it through, like, mission or something. I do have to work my way up somehow as well. When do these claims expire? That's another... okay, 69 grand. I will get them before... I'll be able to kill them well before those claims expire. And 63 is... yeah, the 10-year annulment. They won't be able to remake any alliances in the meantime. Beautiful! Looking good, if a bit slow for a start, but, you know, they always are. Are we up a little bit with the next force limit? Yeah, in there. Improves the production technology. Always. Spare no expenses. It's always worth it. If you can get 4 of those for admin, in exchange for 2 inflation, you've gotten 200 free points. And inflation only costs 75 to get rid of, so basically... if you spare no expenses with regards to admin all the time, and after 4 of them, you're basically just gotten 125 points for free. Because, you know, sure you can pay it down, but you've gotten a lot more points out because of that. Oh, all these points. And the restructuring of Cuzco, is this actually one, by the time this finishes in 65, are we then going to have the ability to, I presume in 65, we'll then, you know, get a permanent benefit maybe in there? I don't quite know. Wouldn't mind keeping a permanent benefit because yearly prestige is a brilliant thing to hang on to. Why don't you make a claim? Why don't you claim things? Claim more things. You're supposed to claim things. You're supposed to claim things on my rivals. Also, your patriots will go to me. Bizarre. Bizarrely, your patriots will go to me. Okay, construction of a temple. In Amanke. Right, so gain 5 authority, lose 60 ducats, but we gain the... oh, we actually gain the building. If we use the old shrine, we're going to lose 30 ducats. We're getting in a temple regardless, which is extra tax income. Let's spend all the money and gain some authority for it. We also gain a free temple, which we can't build for ages. We can't build until admin 5, and we're not exactly going to get admin 5 for a while. Let's just say that. A while. How much does it actually cost to get these techs? This is like, what, 1,500? Yeah, when you add 150%, yeah, it becomes 1,500 basically. Again, we're gonna keep, not gonna start taking these techs immediately. We're gonna, you know, need to wait a while. Whereas despotic as well, less unrest. I think I'm gonna keep it that way because less unrest is always helpful, especially around here. If I can just basically ignore the unrest gain, brilliant. Also make it 1.4. Oh, we're getting more incitements of unrest in. Over here. So yeah, let's go over. I'm gonna get over there before I press the button so that I can actually have the defensive advantage. So that the rebels get the -2 and the... don't they all? Well, they'll get the -2 at least. Also, hopefully they don't have a decent general. Wait, these do connect? Really? Even though you have to go basically straight through the lake, they do connect. So, 10 authority in exchange for 7 mats. Wow. They have some decent fire there, that's for sure. We do have the shock just barely. The rolls are not good on our side, that's for sure. Ugh. This seems to be so bloody, even though, you know, I got discipline. Yeah, it kills your morale. Because you have no morale really to work with. And first thing, I'm going to want to screening these guys for the slingers. Woo! Here we go. Nothing comes for free in this world. One of the many chiefs in our realm would immediately profess to be our loyal servant if asked. We can be sure that loyalty comes with a price. Unless we regularly hold great feasts for the chiefs of our realm and see to it that they are rewarded with gifts for their many services to us, we might well find they lack the motivation to do even the simplest of tasks for us. So a lavish feast for if I have authority, lose some money, lose some admin. Cannot afford more than a moderate feast for losing money and admin. Or just lose authority. We'll gain the authority. More authority. Cheaper stab, less unrest everywhere. Also, the closer we get to that religious reform, the better. Well, I do really want to make sure I actually get a bank again, because when it comes to that civil war, I'm gonna want some help. I'm gonna need some help, be that, you know, via merc or just, you know, allies who might gladly join in if I can, you know, give them access, that sort of thing. Alright, we're back up straight, so there's our admin 2, but we're not going to take admin 2 because we're going to want to keep it for coring. And let's turn the speed back up. Have you made a claim here yet? No, you haven't. What are you doing, vassal? You're supposed to be my vassal, you're supposed to claim my rivals. Why are you not claiming my rivals? Just claim my rivals, dude, seriously. Also, is there anyone else around here I could, Diplo vassal? Oh, you're already a vassal of Jimu. Jimu are going to be a pain. What about Quito? Is it worth me going? Ah, smugglers. Is that going to... That could affect me a fair bit. I think I'm just going to... I'll just take the stab and the hit. Because losing the tax... Losing the... I don't know if I really want to lose the income. I'll just, you know, take it straight on the chin. So we're still at +1. I'm still at +1 stab, so I don't need to worry too much. Alright, let's get back over to Cuzco and wait for 63. And then we tell the wankers to go stuff themselves. Positive relations, even though enemy of enemy, even though, you know, I made you my rival. And I want to kill ya. That sort of thing. Because I got the mission for it, and, you know, kinda gotta do what my mission tells me to do, and I only get 5 prestige for this. Ugh. Wouldn't mind it something better than 5 prestige, and we still haven't gotten, no, we didn't get any theologian. Kinda want to just get that rite of passage out of the way now, rather than later, because yearly prestige. Can't go wrong with yearly prestige. And when it comes to the reform, so what to take first? Really, colonists first is the best thing, just because you want to get out there, you need to expand the land, you need to be able to get closer to the Euros, and of course if you start going over here, then you can, as you get next to the TI will start uncovering itself as you're doing this. You also get these on the coast, but not really much point, because it can make the Euros, you know, see you quicker. You probably don't want to do that. If you can get beside someone and just, you know, if you can get beside the Europeans sneakily and immediately, you know, Westernise, then it reduces the chances that they can really do much against you with colonial. Ichima's finished getting maxed out. You still haven't made anything there, have you? No, you haven't. Charka, you're nowhere near. Yeah, you wouldn't ever diplo vassal, which is a pain. We'll keep the relations improved. You're far loyal. I also apparently cannot reach you. Hajamarka. You're allied with Quito. Would Quito ally straight up? Maybe they would. How is the total troops? Quito actually has a decent amount, which is handy in case Chimu decide to go after someone else. Because seriously, fuck the Chimu. Oh, great temple. Word has reached us that a local chief in Ayaviri has begun to construct an ambitious new temple for the main god of his tribe. As is often the case, this god also happens to be a mummified ancestor of his own lineage. While the chief seems content to acknowledge our authority, it is hard to shake the notion that he is attempting to build a bigger power base for himself in Ayaviri. The priests of Inti strongly advocate that we remove Tehuaca to put this chief in his place, to gain some authority in exchange for 5 nats, or, Yeah, that place gets 25% tax for 5 years in exchange for monthly autonomy change and losing authority. Yeah, no, we'll gladly go in there and put a stop to this. Okay, go. Turn the speed down for this fight so it doesn't, you know, so I can actually ensure that stuff is going on. How are we losing this? Especially considering the massive troop numbers. We should have... Jesus. That should not have lost to so many men that it did. Ugh, that was painful. But that's the half hour. So hopefully this is actually going to get better. I mean, we're only 3 years off being able to retake the Wanka. We're getting there. Probably slowly, and probably Phil will look at me and be like, wow, you're a so slow noob. Because that's what Phil does.